Hi everyone, got a 1.2 VTI here. I'm going to do the wet belt on it. So first I need to get these coil packs off, get these leads off. I'm going to take the inlet manifold off, take the air box off, might take the battery out, and I'm going to lower the engine down and then probably take the inlet manifold off that way, and take the rocker cover off. Then I've already took the drive belt off. That's easy. Just take this one off here. You just put a spanner on there, lift it up, and it just flips off. Easy enough to do. And then there's a stretch belt there at the back of the crank pulley. I should just undo the 3 bolts, I believe, on the crank pulley, and that'll pop off. So yeah, all good fun. Let's get at it. So once you've got the battery removed, you can lower the engine down a bit off of its mount and pull this off around this way, and off it comes. So there we go, the rocker cover's off. Now I'm going to put it back on its engine mount, go underneath. There we go, so I just put a couple of bolts in. Now it's time to go up, take the crank pulley off, take the inspection cover off. Almost forgot to mention, remove the wheel and remove the wheel arch, it's only a couple of screws, and just pull it back behind the caliper. That then gives you loads of access to remove these 3 bolts and this inspection cover. The place where you lock it is just through that hole up there above the exhaust. You'll see there my little helper holding the bore scope. That is where we lock it, in there. So we're going to lock that now with the pin. Just thought I'd show you guys where the hole is in the back of the flywheel. Now I've put a pin in that crank in the back of the flywheel, it's time to lock the cams. So there's an oval underneath this camshaft that sits at the bottom, and this here is my locking tool. Just going to put a couple of bolts in there just to hold them in place. So there we go, that's all locked in place now. I've marked the camshafts as well. Now I'm going to take the tensioner off, take the belt off, put a new one on. So I've just removed the tensioner and the guide pulley, undone this crank bolt. I have done a mark, just about see it, my light's reflecting against it, mark there and there on the casing where it's white, you can't really see it, but it is a 2-piece floating crank, what a design. So I'm just going to get that out now and get the new one in. The old cam belt just comes out in between the 2 camshaft sprockets like that. There's the old cam belt, definitely seen better days. Not the worst one I've seen, but certainly not the best. Definitely a lot of perishing going on. Well, look at it, that seal's done 65,000 miles. You're there, don't take long, pop a new one in while you're there. So I've just put the cam belt on there loosely. Now I'm going to put the tensioner, the crank pulley, I've already put the new crank seal in, and get it all buttoned back up. And if you've made it this far, well done. Grab yourself a sausage roll. So idler's in and tight. This one, I'm going to loosely do that up, and you put a 6mm Allen key in there, and you'll see an arrow on there, it's rotational, and I'm going to pull that round just till that line and that line lines up. I'm then going to check all my marks, make sure they're okay, which obviously they are. I'm going to rotate the engine round a couple of times, put the crank pin back in, and I'm not sure if I showed you that, so I'll show you now. The crank pin's in there, and I'll put that back in, check the marks up the top, make sure my tension is still alright. If it's not, I'll adjust it accordingly. So it's all timed up properly. Just gone round twice on the crank, Just going to double check the timing marks, and as you can see they are spot on. Put that on there, fits on there perfect. And our other mark on there is perfect, and I will just put that locking pin in just to ensure it's in the proper position. Yep, that's just gone in there lovely. I did do a mark in there on the flywheel as well, and that's all spot on. So yeah, happy days. And if you have made it to this point, then you will know how to put it back together. So I'm not going to bore you. I'm going to take the locking tools off. Got a new gasket to go on here. Box everything back up. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment if you've got any questions. Thank you very much for watching.